All right, we talked about his great run on the Seinfeld show, and everybody watched his impressive moves on Dancing with the Stars, and now he's hosting the National Dog Show here in New York City. Please welcome John O'Hurley. He's got Uncle Romeo's hair. Look at this over here.
It's that fermented Mongolian mare's milk that I've been doing. I apply it topically.
I can't get this dog show straight. It's going to be in Philadelphia.
It is
on NBC.
It is the Kennel Club of Philadelphia show that has been rebranded as the National Dog Show presented by Purina on Thanksgiving, 12 to 2. You know, we have 20 million people that watch. That's the largest event that NBC does.
Can imagine.
Yeah, sure.
A day that traditionally belonged to turkeys and football is now belonging to
and it's a lot of fun to watch, too. Those dogs are adorable.
It's just great television. I mean, it's just it's fun.
You're a dog lover yourself.
I've got two. I have a little Scotia, a little white Maltese, and then I have a little rescue dog named Betty, who, believe it or not, is half black lab, half dachshund, if you can imagine anything. Boy, I would love to have sold tickets to that little commingling, but...
That would have been a big one, right?
No!
Hey, congratulations on this. People magazine just named you the sexiest dancer in the world. In the world.
Sexiest. It was. Honestly, I think in my case they were weighting a little heavily on the alive part than the sexy.
Anyway, you danced beautifully, and it was so impressive that we decided to use that in our Halloween show.
Oh, I got it.
Yes, one of us became you.
Yes. Which one?
Take a look at this.
Let's see.
Hey, John, were you bitter when Kelly won Dancing with the Stars?
I was shocked. The viewers loved the way I did the cha-cha, the tango, the quick step, the samba, the freestyle, and the rumba with Charlotta.
Speaking of losing, John, you lost quite a bit of weight.
Well, Charlotta showed me how to shake what my mommy gave me. And now I feel like the Sultan of Papa Mau Mau.
Not bad, huh? Not
bad. Three comments.
Just
Number one, thank you so much for at least having the dignity to wear a tux. Anyone else who imitated me that day wore blue spandex. But the second thing, and you don't know this, is that when you were doing that, do you know where I was? I was right outside the door, walking across the street to go to Starbucks.
Right here?
Right outside this door. Somebody calls me on the phone. They said, you're on Regis? I said, no, I'm just outside the studio. And they said, no, you're on Regis. And he said, he's doing you.
unbelievable.
And I can't tell you what an honor it is. I don't need an Emmy. I don't need an Oscar. I have been a Halloween costume.
You wore so many people's Halloween costumes. I mean, you probably don't realize there were John O'Hurleys running amok all over Manhattan on Halloween night.
I spawned more imitations than a Gucci purse.
He's got a lot going on, this guy. He, incidentally, is a classical pianist. He really is, and has a CD out called Peace of Our Minds. You're on there with...
my cellist, Marston Smith.
Marston Smith. Yeah, you and Marston. And here it is. You ought to see it. Let's go. Oh, I got the wrong thing. I meant this one right here.
It actually came out. It came out midsummer, and it coincidentally debuted at number 13 on Billboard.
Wow!
No kidding.
You mean without a talk show to hold it up on?
Maybe that's what's killing it.
That's terrific, John.
Thank you.
Now, you know, this is a man of many, many talents. He's just got everything going. But there was one speech that you made on the Seinfeld show that they tell me was cut from the show for some reason or
Well, every
other.
week the show is too long.
Yeah, sure, of course. But would you like to do it for us right now?
The missing Peterman monologue? All right, this is very
just set it up for us.
All right, this was in the Friars Club episode. Rob Schneider was playing my hard of hearing assistant,
Right.
and I thought I would play Cupid in the office, and I walked into Elaine's office, and I told her that she and Bob could knock off a little early and get ready, and I gave her 2 tickets to the circus, and she looked at me as though I'd just thrown up and said, "Bob?" And I said, "Elaine, don't worry, I too am no stranger to love on the clock." As a young lad, my father apprenticed me to a honey factory in Belize. The chief beekeeper was this horrible hag of a woman with gnarled teeth and a giant wart that she called a nose. Oh, she was not attractive even by backward standards. But love is truly blind, Elaine, and as the days went on, working closer and closer together, that sweet smell of honey in the air, I knew I had to have that horrible creature. And I did, so you and Bob have a good time tonight.
There you go, John O'Hurley. You know, the National Dog Show presented by Purina. 12 noon, Thanksgiving Day on NBC.
That memory of yours.
John, come back when you're going to do street charity.
Chicago.
Chicago, we'll talk some more, okay? John O'Hurley.